Alrighty. Day 86 at the 1,000-day challenge. Going strong. Keep moving. Yeah. Hmm?
Nothing. Just funny thought.
Hmm?
Penalty could have won.
Yep. 65 streak.
I come on for the first 5 minutes and then I'm going. Just to get the streak.
Cool.
And every day. Can't sleep without it.
Hello, Chandel. You having a good night, good day? Just finished the reading. I'll be back there. I really need toilet. And you would have thought it was the chili that I had. I'm having power cuts for the past 2 days for at least 2 hours. What's a power cut? Like your power is being shut off. That's not good. That's fucked up. Why are they doing works or something? No electricity, could be work. I do not have information on that. Yeah, that's weird. What do you mean, work? You mining bitcoins or something? Is that what you mean by work? True. Oh, that's pretty annoying. Having your power just get cut. Hopefully that gets better soon. Anyway, what have you been up to otherwise? In Oz, does that happen? When we lose electricity, it's usually like a big storm, or they're doing works on the lines, and yeah, we get notice. Like they'll send us they'll put something in the mailbox. It doesn't usually happen here. I don't know why that'd be happening where you are. Is it happening to your neighbors and everything like that, or is it just your house? Everyone in the colony. Fair enough. Has anyone sussed it out? Is it a grid issue? It doesn't make much sense. There must be some cause to it. It's weird. Well, if it keeps coming back on, that's a good sign. Hopefully it's more consistent sooner rather than later. Yeah. What do you write? It's a mixture of all sorts of things. It's a mixture of plans. It's a mixture of what is it like? How to explain it? I'm trying to write procedures for what to do with dogs and driving. So it's like notes on that. I write all sorts of stuff. Sometimes it's just like my thoughts. Sometimes I'll just write that down. Today I'm writing just, something to remember every day. Because I don't know. I'm in a really peaceful mood. So I started, like I said, the MMA gym, so I'm real pumped about that. Because I was originally going to try... So I've been writing, like, plans for what to do with the fighting. That's what I was getting at anyway. Because, like, with the 1,000 days, I was going to do it in the next 1,000-day challenge, try to get into a fight. But I figured, why not do it now? Why not do it now? Why not try to beat this 1,000-day? Like, do it in this 1,000 days. Just, like, as another accomplishment. I'll probably get whooped. But that's okay. Because at least I was, I did it. Just getting in the cage is, like... It's always been something I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to be a world champion when I was younger, but it was just the alcohol that held me back. Where now, I'm back in the fighting mindset. Maybe it was Kushtab saying he could beat me in a fight. That really lit a fire into my ass. I couldn't be champion now. I'm too old. But yeah, when I was younger, if I didn't smoke and I didn't drink, yeah, I probably could have been a champion of something. Might not have made, like, the top, but I would have, I don't know, been, like, at least a national champion. Now, martial arts and boxing. I just want to get into fights, so... I know, it's just fun. It's just fun to punch on with someone. It's just fun to choke someone sometimes. It's just fun to dominate another human being. Like, in a competitive thing. I don't smoke or drink. See, that's good for you then. You're still young enough, you could get after it. But, like, I'm made for fighting. You know what I mean? Like, everyone, like, even today, they're like, oh, how long have you been doing this for? I'm like, 2 days. They're like, 2 days? It's just because of, like, how quickly I learn and pick it up, and it's just instinctual almost. Do you watch MMA? Oh, yeah, I love UFC. I mean, I haven't been watching it much because it's been on Paramount and stuff, but I watched the UFC White House card. I watched the White House. That was a great fight. That set of fights. Every single fight was a knockout, or at least a finish. It was... Like, I remember the first fight I ever watched that made me fall in love with it. It was, you know GSP, Georges St. Pierre? Oh, no. Do you know any of the fighters? McGregor and Khabib was the thing I know. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight. I knew how it was going to go. Well, I had it 80%. You never know exactly what's going to happen in a fight. But, you know, that Dagestani wrestling. Yep. You've got to study that. Even at this gym. Like, I'm waiting because they won't even let me do the MMA until I do a month of jiu-jitsu in the kickboxing. But that'll go by just like that. And I'll be doing it before you know it. And then yeah, I'm gonna be watching videos of their wrestling. And like I've got all these fighters that you want to study for different purposes. Like some for game plan and adaptability, some for their cardio, some for their tempo of fighting, some for their defensive technique, some for their offensive technique, some for their technical ability in grappling, some for their technical ability in kicking, some for their technical ability in striking, some who are the most complete. You got yeah, fight IQ. You got to study certain ones with high fight IQ. You got to just see like openings, like when to attack on the break, because it's a complete art form. You need to learn jiu-jitsu. Oh yeah, you got to learn anything, bro. Anything. It's just good to know that you can like defend yourself. How do fighters recover? By not being in a position where you wear yourself out. Even that, like I've got this idea where I want to you want to be in bursts of chaos. So like say there's a 5-minute round. For 3 out of those 5 minutes, not in a row, but in periods, you want to change the tempo and like you want to have ferocious, like a ferocity of attack where they're on the defense because it's all about being in charge. So if you can do that and then they're a bit like on the back foot or you're on top of them, like if they're, you know, good at striking, put them on the ground. And then you just sit on top of them for a while and then you can recover like that in between beating the shit out of them and ground and pounding their face and smashing their liver to pieces and kneeing them in the ribs and just doing everything and, you know, just cutting them to pieces. But how do they recover? Oh, there's heaps of strategy. That's how you win. If I have any hope in fighting, it'll like if I have any success, it'll just be because of fucking how I think about fighting. After the fight, I don't know, you just have some supplements, sleep, sauna, get a massage. You know, the usual. Have some milk. You'll be right. You just heal up. That's what Father Time does the work. Try not to eat inflammatory foods. Try not to drink too much alcohol. But yeah, just typical recovery strategies. The idea is you don't get hurt, so there's no need to recover. Because it's all about like you got to pretend that the person across from you is trying to kill you. You know what I mean? This is a fight to the death, but you can't have a fear of death at the same time. But you need to know the way of fighting, and you need to know the way of strategy, and you need to apply it. And you can't really get in there. But I was asking after the fight. Yeah, after the fight. Like, if you are you talking about the person who's lost, obviously? You must be. I don't know. Just rest. That's all you can do. You might need to go to a doctor, depending how badly you were hurt. It's just recovery, bro. Like, what happens if you break your leg or you break your nose or, you know, you pull a muscle or some shit? You just got to heal it up. That's all you can do. There's not much you can do. It's just like, it's like whenever you hurt yourself, you just got to let it heal. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of these fight camps where they go really, really hardcore in before a fight. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Because they go so hard that it's going to wear and tear the shit out of your joints and stuff. Like, if you can just fight in particular, what's the point of damaging the shit out of yourself in the lead up to a fight where you go in half injured as it is? You want to come in feeling great. You want to come in sharp. So you do need some form of, like, tune-ups, but you don't want to be just, like, getting fucking wrecked every day. So I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see what a fight camp looks like. Brock Lesnar is my favorite. Oh, that beast. The Beast. Fucking A. There's a guy. That guy had special... Do you remember that? He had specially made gloves. His hands were extra large. He was only one of 2 people that needed these fucking custom-made gloves because his hand is like the size of a lunchbox. He's just a freak athlete. He's a freak athlete in every way. He also did an MMA. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I remember those fights. I remember UFC 100 way back in the day. I remember him just sitting on top of Frank Mir and fucking smashing his face in with these... He only needed like a couple of inches. But his hands are so big that's like a fucking sledgehammer. Just smashing you in the face like a mallet. I think he was an Olympian. Nah, he wasn't an Olympian. He never went to the Olympics. He was like a champion wrestler though for like the what do you call it? It's called the NCAA. It's like the National College Athletics Association. Like they do that for like football. That's college football. They do it for their baseball. They do it for their like lacrosse. And they do it for wrestling. He was like I think he was like a champion in that. He was good enough to go to the Olympics, but I don't think he did. He just went straight to WWE and wrestling like that. He got paid big bucks, so they put him like on a $200,000 contract straight away. You know, big money. Like, why would you go overseas and fight for peanuts? Like, yeah, everyone sees the Olympics as some big deal. The Olympics is shit. They underpay you. The fucking judges are corrupt. It's only good for a holiday, mate. You know? Fuck the Olympics. Like, don't get me wrong, they're extremely talented athletes, but you know, they fuck the athletes over big time. Like they sit there and make all the money. The athletes get jack shit. Well, they break it in through everything. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. In terms of how they treat the athletes. Like, I like watching it, of course, but you know. You want to support your country, you know, but aside from that, I don't know. They should get paid 100%. These are like the best athletes in the whole fucking world doing what they're doing. They should be paid accordingly. Fond memories of the Olympics. Been watching the World Cup. That's what I've been watching. That fucking big Norwegian beast. Haaland. Australia, I think, is going to lose. We got pretty lucky against Turkey. That's an unpopular opinion in Australia. Because everyone's like, oh, look, they did so well. But they got very lucky. But, they did the soccer at the Olympics, didn't they? Yeah. Which one? It was Australia versus Turkey in the World Cup in, soccer. Or football, you probably call it football. But I think Australia's going to get hurt tomorrow morning. I hope they win. Because that's just the patriot in me wants to see my fucking country win. Everyone wants where they, you know. Like, I'm sure you want India to win whatever they play. You know, it's just natural. But I'm very realistic. So, I don't know. If you're having, like, 7 shots at goal and you get 2 of them in, that's a good, like, conversion rate. But when you're allowing your opposition to have 20, 30 shots at goal, and they're not getting anything in, that's just fucking luck. You know? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we can't play a game where the opposition has like, I'm not listen, I don't even really watch soccer or football, whatever. But I know that you should have the ball more often than your opponent, and you should be having more shots at goal than your opponent, because the way you win is by scoring goals. All right, we won 2-0 because we were lucky. In the few chances that we had, we converted a goal. And they had the ball so much and they didn't convert anything. We got really lucky. Like, it was, they had the ball, they had the ball, they had the ball. We'd kick it, like, they'd have a shot at goal or whatever it is. They got near their goal, we'd kick it away and give it straight back to them. And it was like that on repeat. They had the ball for 80% of the time. And I feel like if we just held on to the ball and brought it up the field towards our end where our goal is, and played kick the kick up there and set up opportunities and had shots at our goal more often than, like, than what we were doing, I feel like we'd have a better chance of getting even more goals and, you know, and controlling the game, as opposed to just playing 100% defense. Like, I don't know, like, defense is necessary, of course, but fucking hell, you shouldn't just, sometimes offense is the best defense. That goes for fighting too. But, you know, that's just intuitive thinking. I think everyone knows that. It's common sense. If I say that to my daughter, you know, you should be attacking the goal more than, you know, you being defending, and she's like, oh, really? Of course. Like, she's sarcastic about it. You're saying we should score more than them and have the ball more than them? Wow, I didn't know that. She's like a real smart ass about it. But she's right. I taught her well. Hopefully tomorrow night I can set up the stream in a way where, like, I can capture the painting. I want to do painting on the stream, but I don't want to just aim the camera down. I want to have one of the cameras on me and the other camera, like, on a tripod looking down at the painting. And so everyone can see what's going on. Oh, no, that's just a photo. It's like a paint by number. See that? It's like a paint by number. I can't paint properly. My painting would be dog shit. It wouldn't be good. You'd think a retarded child painted if I just did it without that, you know. And I probably will ruin this photo too, but I'll give it a go. You know, I actually failed art class at school. That's pretty bad. You should try co-working space. Oh, yeah? What do you mean, like a stream? I can't draw anything. Can't you? You could draw little stick figures. Surely you can draw. You just don't know it. Maybe not an intricate, you know, design of a bridge, but something, you know. Yeah, it's which category? What is it called? Co-working space. Is that a thing, is it? Co-working space. Have a little look-see. Ooh, co-working and studying. Oh, there is that. I didn't even know that. Co-working and studying. Or I might try that. I might give it a go. Maybe once I finish work tomorrow, I'll give it a shot. That could be fun. Why not? Why the hell not? What do people do on that? Co-working and studying. Like, what do they classify as co-working? They work on their stuff. Oh, yeah. Medical students. Holy shit. Well. I don't. Oof. But how's your memory? Do you reckon you could be a medical student? Have you got the memory for it? My memory's dog shit. Yeah. I know how you feel, brother. I know. I can barely remember what I just ate, you know? I can't read those words. Yeah, the hypothalamus. Hyperphallus. Yeah. So now we're talking about a part in the brain, not a huge cock. I can learn math, but not bio. I'm not interested. Fair enough. You're good at what you're good at. Stick to your strengths. And your likes. What kind of music do you listen to, mate? EDM. Yeah, the Luftwaffe. That's what we call it. That's cool. That is cool. Have you got a mixer? How do you do that? Do you get like an app and then download like all the sounds, or what do you do? I have a door. I have a door too. Nah, but what is it, bro? What's a door? Digital audio workstation. Fuck. That's cool. Fucking DJ Chandy. Hell yeah. Yeah, we can do some co-working then too. Software to make music, nice. That's what you need. Oh, I can't even remember what it was called now. It's years and years ago. We did something at school. What the fuck was it called? I can't remember. But it essentially was just a bunch of sounds. And you could put it together and make your own beats and tunes. Ableton. Don't know. This was years back. This was like, I was in primary school. Nah, it's not that. I'll have to look it up. Old school music maker. What was it called? No, not Beatbox. I think it had a G in it. What the fuck was it called, mate? I need a list. Give me a list. What was it called? I think it was just some like off thing. These the ones you're saying, they're like the proper ones. What the fuck was it called? Damn, I can't remember it. Music software, let's have a look. Is that what a G was in there? GarageBand? No. Not sure. Anyway. No point overthinking it. So which one do you have? It is a lot of fun to make music. I have Reaper, but did not know how to use it properly. Just watch some guides on YouTube, bro. Probably like, there's probably only a couple of thousand to look at. There's always someone out there that makes a successful YouTube channel. It's either entertainment or learning. And if you want to learn something, there's someone out there to teach it to you. Making weird noises outside. Ah. Hmm. The fuck's a landmine? Rotation. Yes, the writing is going good, Rebecca. Thank you. Hope you're having a lovely evening. We did it. Whoop whoop. Fuck yeah. Happy days. Another victory. You're right, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Sometimes I've got to be told to focus on the work. Otherwise, I will just blah, 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 blah. It's true. Yeah, you need that discipline and that consistency and that focus. Anyway, how you been? You been alright? Though today was kind of the opposite. I kept not noticing my dragon tell me to stop. What dragon? Dragon? I have a dragon on my channel. My dragon right about. Ah, I see. Have I? Oh, I haven't even followed you. How rude of me. There you go. Give you a follow. How very rude. God, power cut again. Oh no. Yeah, now I gotta take care of it. You don't want it to just like, I don't know, corrupt everything on the PC on you. He's been having power issues lately, so he's struggling with that. Where are we here? Time to order some stuff. Mine gives me 30 minutes to close down safely. Oh, yeah. Cool. Cool. Oh. I've had a great day. I've accomplished a lot. I've ticked off everything I wanted to do. We did the MMA training. We did work. We did professional development. We did the reading and the writing. I'm sore, but I'm very happy. But it beeps. What's this? It beeps very obnoxiously. Maybe my son not willing to have one for his computer. Oh dear. No, I appreciate that, Rebecca. I do. What's this thing with your computer? It gives you 30 minutes to close down safely. Like, how does that work? Power bank. I've never even heard of it. Power bank. Ah, what is this thing? It's a portable battery that stores electrical energy to charge electronic devices on the go. It acts as a mobile lifeline when you are away from mall outlets, making it an essential accessory for travel, outdoor activities, and daily commutes. Holy moly. Interesting. Can you use it? What's this? It's essentially a giant battery. Okay, those ones are the tiny little power phone power ones. Can you get ones for like cameras? No, I'll get those ones later. Boxing gloves. 12 ounces. Some of those smaller ones won't work for the camera. True. True. Thinking if I'm going to make content on the go, then I might need some cyber power brick. So what it looks like. You back, Shandy? Holy mackerel, look at that thing. It's like a small desktop. It's highly rated. Interesting. Yeah, brick. It really is a brick. Yeah, the thing looks very chunky. Looks like it does a job though. Interesting, everyone seems very impressed with it. Can Doing a whole bunch of things for 30 minutes. Most people probably don't need that much time. That many plug points. True. Yeah, if you got a lot of stuff going on at once, then maybe. If you need it for work purposes, or you live in an area like Shandu does, where the power keeps getting cut on you on a regular. With right or nothing works. True. It is a pain in the ass when that happens. Very big pain. Our house overloads our power frequently. It's a lifesaver. True. Oh, the electronics and everything like that. Yeah, I suppose it is something to consider then. Yeah, what's next? To be honest, I'm probably just gonna go to bed. I've been trying to prioritize rest because I know I was going to bed a little bit later and just kind of feeling off, and because I do so much training, I don't really want to make myself sick. So everyone's getting sick around me. The kids are sick. The wife's getting sick. Yeah, it's like 10:30 here. I used to go to bed at like 12, 1 o'clock, but it was just chewing into my morning. So, yeah. Probably just gonna, I don't know, get some gloves ready, maybe order some gloves or something like that, because I need boxing gloves, because that's something I underestimated going to a fucking a fighting gym. All the gloves, because they're always getting used, they just smell so terrible, mate. And because you always got to keep your hands up, you're constantly smelling the gloves. I'm like, fuck, I never knew gloves could smell like feet and sweat. So it's like, it's very yuck. So I'm gonna get some cheap gloves so I don't have to fucking smell that. Rest is important. Your body needs more sleep to do the healing. Correct. Slam the vitamin C tablets when people are sick around it. Yes, I heard that. You do have to do that, yeah. Yeah, my son, he had a kidney transplant, so he's immunocompromised, so he gets sick a lot, yeah. Oh, you're immunocompromised as well? Wow. So you know exactly. You know exactly. Yep. Lots of vitamin C, lots of zinc, even vitamin D. I try to take a lot of that in winter because you don't get any of it. So you take that with like a fatty meal. I try to have that with some like eggs or sardines, bacon, overnight soak in detergent. That can do it, yeah. Just drink some bleach. No, don't drink bleach. Anyone who's listening, don't do that. But yeah, that's one way to clean the system out.
When you're done, can you flip it around?
Flip it around. She upside down.
I'm dead.
Oh dear.
Or should I just leave it there?
Nah, I'll move her. Always vitamin D. Ironically, 80% of Australians are vitamin D because we stay out of the sun because it's too harsh. True. True. And yet we need the sun at the same time. It's just hard to find that balance. Yeah, I knew what you meant. But at winter at the moment, I take like I don't know, 3,000 micro units or whatever it's called. But yeah. So I'll probably do that. Wash my face. Brush my teeth. I'm gonna go to bed. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for saying hello to me and stopping by. I appreciate it. Everyone, stay magnificent. Have a great night. Chandu, you have a great day. And yeah. Till next time. Bye bye.